So this is just, it was on a table and there's just different things set up, like there's a vase or a vase, however you want to pronounce it, vase, vase, whatever. Some grapes, a leather glove. I'm not quite sure what all this is. I'm pretty sure that was just like a fish bowl right here. That was a fish bowl sitting on like a stand, display stand. It was a fish bowl. And there's another flower vase. Yeah. And that was the top of the table, and it was draped over. So all these are just, it was draped cloth. It's all just draped cloth. Alright, and there's different styles, like I did vertical lines, stippling, some contour lines, vertical lines, some more contour lines in the grapes. Did I do any horizontal lines ones? No horizontal line ones. Oh well, there's some contour lines in there too, in the flowers, in the vase. But I did that one stipple flower because it just made the flower look more realistic, like the actual flower was with the stippling. So I did it like that. Alright. So I got a good large composition. Continue to refine the use of line for 3D form. Alright. I got A- on that one. So, alright, that's a microwave, obviously. We'll get some detail of it. Tissue box. I really like my tissue box. If you don't think that that's really cool looking tissue box, then I don't know what's wrong with you. Then that's an end table, or a desk, small desk table, depending on what you call it, or what you're using it for. And this is a file cabinet. This is a bookshelf. That's an oven. That's a briefcase. Show an overview of it. Alright. Again, that's like an end table type thing. I don't know exactly what you call it. Comment down in the comments what exactly that is. Anyways, there's a bed. There's a teacup. I hate tea, by the way, but whatever. And it's not because I dislike the taste of it or anything. Tea tastes great. Tea is great. I just can't drink it because it makes me get my heart racing, and I get like heart palpitations and stuff like that if I drink tea. So to avoid getting a heart attack, I do not drink tea. So this is a conch shell. That's my football. Foot-a-boo, foot-a-boo. Well, that's not football, that's a conch shell, but yeah, football. And this is a pitcher. And this is a cup, a wine cup, wine glass, whatever you want to call it. And give you an overview again. Alright. See if I have any more. Alright, yeah, here we go. So this is just some drapery. Give you an overview so that you can get it. Isn't that detail amazing right there? Makes it look 3D, but it's really just 2D. The shading and everything, the lines, the line form. really cool, if I do say so myself. I got an A- on this one too, on the front piece, I'm pretty sure. And this one's just a minimalistic detail woman. And again, because of perspective, it makes it look kind of weird, but yeah. It's just what happens when you have perspective. Alright, and then here's a headpiece that would go on a gold sarcophagus. This was gold in the picture, but I wasn't gonna color it gold, but yeah. So this is a finished piece of artwork, but as you can see, there are some stuff that happened over the years to it, because this is kind of old. So these are pieces. Yeah, there's nothing on the back of that, but yeah. Again, I left out detail on purpose. Like, this ear's non-detailed, this ear is detailed. I did detail the irises in this picture, sketch. And I do a lot of detail in certain places, like in his, I can't remember what these are called off the top of my head. Yeah, there's a lot of detail in certain parts of it, but then low detail in other parts of it. I do that because it tricks the mind into filling in the low detail areas. And then this. That's another deflated ball. And my art professor said, "Oh, you messed up right here. It's supposed to be not like that." And I says, "No, it was like that because it wasn't completely round, so that's why you get the like weird edges on it and everything." And then that was it. It almost looked like it had a skull in it because of how deflated and deformed it was. And then there's the circular ball. And again, I purposely did the edges messed up like that because it wasn't a perfectly circular ball, but he again docked me on it because he's like, "Oh, that's not realistic because a ball is supposed to be spherically perfect." I'm like, "Well, your spherical ball wasn't perfect. Not my fault." And then they were on some stands, and then there was a triangle pyramid type thing here. You know, those glass ones that people have up for display purposes. That's what that is. So yeah, that's that. Let's see if there's anything on the back of this one. Oh, yep, there is. Here's a shade sphere. And this teaches you about shading. So there's the different values. 5H, 4H, 3H, 2H, H, HB, B, 2B, 3B, and 4B. And there's also 5B and 6B, but I ran out of space, so yeah. So there you go. Alright, let's get you some close up on the sphere. Shadow of it. There's different values in the shadow of it too. Alright. So that's all of those artwork pieces, and I'll be right back for some other artwork. Here we go.